Here. Record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Amari McPherson, file number 23-01781. Appearance for the record.
Some public defender John Lee appearing on behalf of Amari McPherson, who is in the courtroom standing.
How are you today, Mr. McPherson? I'm well, thank you. Okay, so today was the date that we set this out for sentencing. Let's see, I think you were supposed to bring me back your score from your social studies exam. How did we do? Give me just a moment, I get some feedback. I'm in jail. Okay. You said what?
I went up there, but they wouldn't let me take it because I'm waiting for my new ID to come in. I have the paper in my home.
Okay, so you haven't taken it yet? Okay, so you gotta have your ID to do it? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
When are you gonna get your ID?
And I'm waiting for it to come in right now. Should come anytime this week.
Okay, and I don't. Is this supposed to be a random something? No, I'm just reading an old note. Something like that. Okay, very good. Okay. So you'll get your new ID, and you're expecting to take your test when now? Oh, give me a date.
Should come out, should be able to take it by at least the 14th.
By the 14th. Have you taken any tests there at this point? Or this will be your first test?
But
so you don't know how long it takes for you to get a score?
No, they said, but on the site it said like a week.
Okay, the 14th is actually a Sunday, so you'll take it the 15th? Okay, so we'll reset you at the end of April. You can appear via Zoom. You have the ability to appear via Zoom, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'll reset it. You can appear via Zoom. You'll send your proof of your test score to your attorney, okay? April 29th at 1:15. April 29th at 1:15, okay? We'll get you your next court date. Do you have any questions? Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're all set for today. On the record in the matter of who's in the jail? Is that Amber Morris? Let's bring
Okay.
Seymour is not in here right now. Back in the waiting room. Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Amber Morris, file number 23-02542. Appearance for the record.
Morning, Your Honor. Good afternoon. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Amber Morris.
Okay, Ms. Morris, today was the date that we reset this for a pre-trial, and that is for a trespassing in a red tag property. How are we proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, we have not received an offer at this time. I think that perhaps pending further communication with Ms. Morris and Ms. O'Boyle, we may be able to reach a resolution with a short adjournment. If not, we'll have to schedule.
What is she in custody on? Not on this. I know I arranged her on this, or I think over the weekend, a couple of weeks ago. But maybe not on a Wednesday. We provided an address. That was still the property that was at the time red tag. Our indication is that it's no longer red tag.
Yes, it's not.
Positive on it. No, no longer. She's got another charge, retail fraud, second degree.
Okay. Is there a hold on that?
So there's a 10% bond.
Okay. Okay, so we can reset this and then. Just the next available date. April 15th at 10:30 is the next court date. Do you have any questions today, Ms. Morris?
No, I guess not, no.
Okay, any additional matters for the record today?
I'm sorry.
I was talking to the attorneys. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing good. Nothing good city.
Thank you. You're all set, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. On the record, in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Shaquille Rhymes, file number 21-01039.
Sorry, Your Honor, I did not see Ms. Rhymes in the court.
Okay. I'm still to appear, I'll issue a bench warrant. Seymour on. John Seymour? He's not in there. Okay, on the record, in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus John View, file number is 23-01605. Appearance, please.
Your Honor, I have Assistant Public Defender John Lee. I have spoke with Mr. View, although I have not actually been appointed to his case. I don't know if he feels comfortable proceeding on his own or not.
He did request court appointed counsel.
Did he? Okay, yeah, we have not been appointed yet. I can get him applied and appointed.
It was denied. Looks like it was denied.
Oh. That would be the case.
Okay. Did he represent himself in the underlying matter? That could be it.
Looks like he was on it earlier, September.
I guess, I don't know. Did you have a change in your employment since time of your conviction on this?
No.
I wonder why you had an attorney in the underlying matter and now you don't qualify.
I do not know that one either.
Okay, did you want to appeal the denial?
What do you?
They denied you, I'm assuming based on your employment. Did you want to appeal that denial to the public defender's office and have them re-review it?
Yes, please.
We'll reset this and then you'll meet with Mr. Lee so that we can get any additional information necessary for you to appeal, okay? April 15th at 1:15 is your date. Okay,
Okay.
you have a seat. We'll get you a copy of your date in just a moment. Record in the matters of the people of the city of Lansing versus Kayla Walker, file number 22-00461 and 03464, council appearance.
Good afternoon, Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Kayla Walker.
Okay, these matters were sent back from 54B Specialty Court where you agreed that you wanted to participate in specialty court, and then you changed your minds.
So the two different cases, one from December 12th, 2020, and then another from May of 2021. I admitted to the one on December 12th, and May 2021, I wasn't the driver. But this has been going on for 4 years now, so I was kind of just,
Okay, wait, May 2021,
yes, I was not the driver.
you dispute that, so then you want a trial on that?
Correct.
Okay. Is that what we're doing?
Yes, Your Honor, we'd like to set that matter for trial. The other case, we believe we can work a plea out with the city attorney. We haven't had those discussions yet. I do have an assessment. I have everything we need to proceed with those discussions. So maybe we could set the other case 00461 for another pretrial.
I'm sorry, I must be writing something the wrong thing. Which one, I thought she said 2021, she was not the driver.
Case number
So that would be file number 461. Unless I'm missing something.
May 13th, 461.
Did they put the wrong thing in here? It says 12/12/21. 461.
461 is the code.
Yeah, that's what, that she said that she wasn't the driver in that one.
In May.
In May 2021?
Correct.
Okay, so December 2021 you were, okay. I don't see the thing in this one. Let's see. May 13, 2021. Oh. Okay, we'll set this one for trial. Trial ended in 464.
April 29.
April 29th at 8:15 in person at the court, okay? And then we will set the other matter for date after that.
May 6th at 9:30.
May 6th at 9:30. Do you have any questions today?
No.
The May 6th date is a pre-trial, so, okay, and so that'll give your attorney time to discuss with the city how they want to proceed. Let's see, any additional matters for the record, counsel? City's muted.
Nothing additional at this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're all set, thank you. Oh, there you go. John Seymour?
Yes,
Okay, on the record in the did you need to speak to him?
I do.
Oh, okay, actually, your attorney needs to speak to you, so hang tight. Did you have anybody here ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Cynthia Pruitt, file number 21-02509, 21-02510, and 21L267141. Appearance, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Amanda Boyle on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Cynthia Pruitt.
I have a no ops and no insurance and is driving and registered. How are we proceeding?
Ms. Pruitt would like to get her driver license. The events that led to her not having a license are some 20 years old. So she did call the Secretary of State, but did not get enough information to be able to proceed. So she wants to set an appointment to go in to actually talk with somebody at the Secretary of State to find out how to get her license back. In regard to the other two files, the registration and the insurance, she actually sold the car in question. And so I have asked her to provide some proofs that demonstrate the sale of the automobile, receipts, title, etc. And she has promised to provide that as soon as possible. So we're looking for an adjournment to give her time to get those things going.
Okay, how much time?
30 days, right?
These are 2021 files. I don't have the file in front of me, but I would gather you don't come to court if these are 2021. Why would I give her 30 more days?
I mean, I'll be here. The last, for this. Or
Since what?
since it has occurred. I didn't know I had the warrants to begin with.
Okay, let's see. So these look like matters that she was scheduled for an arraignment. She didn't appear, so they've been in warrant status since 2021. Okay, we'll give you 30 days. May 6th at 10:30.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for the court? Okay, any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
We have an address in Langsburg. That's still your address?
No, that's an old address.
Okay, it looks like you provided this address on the 22nd of March, 217 is not, what's your current address?
The current address is 1738 Glen Rose.
Glen Rose? What city?
Lansing, 915.
If we had Schaefer address, we said that'd be why you didn't know you had a court date, I'm sure. What's your phone number?
517-619-2257.
2257. Okay. Get you a copy of your notice to appear. We'll see you at your next court date, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then you need to speak with Mr. Seymour.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't, okay, I don't think I have any more city matters after that, unless I missed something.
I don't think so. I think that's the last one.
Okay, I'll put you in a private meeting with him.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Smith. Let's see. I guess Mr. Smith's not here. Mr. Brunette's here for LAFCU.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Afternoon. I have a couple of individuals here that have not started their audio. Let's see who they are.
Hello.
Start your video, please. What's your name?
Darius.
To the gentleman on the Samsung, what's your name?
Darius Moy.
Okay, Darius Moy. And let's see, there was somebody else who had not started their video. actually. Anybody here for Timothy Roper? Is Timothy Roper here?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. John Hintz here is for the plaintiff on the Timothy Roper case.
Correct. I see you. I'm looking to see if anybody is here for Timothy Roper. As I have several people in the courtroom. There's nobody outside, is there? Sell a what? Sell a soup?
Until it's his time.
Mr. Kruger?
Yep.
I saw him. Okay, on the record in the matter of Esker Properties LLC versus Timothy Roper, file number 17-01232 GC, appearance for the record, counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. John Hintz appearing for the plaintiff Esker Properties P47968.
Today was the date set for show cause. No one has appeared on behalf of Timothy Roper. Bank short can issue.
Thank you, Your Honor. The amount of the judgment is approximately $1,700. What would you like me to set the bond at?
The full amount, cash surety.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will do so, and I'll submit that to the court. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. The record in the matter of LAFQ versus Gina Smith Kirkling. Is Gina Smith Kirkling in the courtroom? I do have somebody logging in and they've not started their audio. It looks like it's trying to connect, but hasn't, and I don't know if that's the person we're looking for. Mike Robbins present. Have Mr. Kruger come in, please. On the record in the matter of Bruce Kruger versus Mike Robbins, file number 23-02880 LT. State your name for the record, sir.
Bruce Kruger.
State your name for the record, sir.
Michael Robbins.
Today's the date that's set for a motion to dismiss. Let's see, 880. And you're filing a motion to dismiss based on double jeopardy, misleading the court. Is that correct?
Your Honor. Mr. Kruger refiled on a case that had already been resolved earlier on 10/4/23 in front of George Ward for the same amount. I didn't realize at the time that he had done that until just a couple of weeks ago with the documentation and evidence that I had, so that's why I filed so late. He freely admits that he didn't wait the time allowed or even wait for me to get behind in rent. He only waited 2 weeks. And when I caught this, I looked at it and I was like, wait a minute. He sent me a 7-day notice the same day that the judge dismissed his case asking for the same amount. And I said, how is it that in this time I got behind $1,480?
Why was your case dismissed before Judge Ward?
It was dismissed on the court. It was granted in my favor as a stay of eviction.
Dismissed for what? Did you pay the rent?
I did. I have evidence.
Mr. Kruger?
No, I didn't pay the rent and
Why did Judge Ward dismiss it?
Pardon me?
Why was the case before Judge Ward dismissed?
It was dismissed because she said that he owed 1 month, and then I started filing all over again after a month and a half went down the road.
She said that he owed 1 month.
Just 1 month, because I had him in court for 4 months. And she said, well, there's just 1 month.
Can you get his paperwork from me?
Not true at all, Your Honor. In fact, I have evidence where he lied to the courts. He's tried to get a sheriff's eviction, stating I owed zero amount that I never paid him, and he has been paid.
Okay, so July 31st, 2023. He's got a check from St. Vincent de Paul. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. And then and then he went to the courts after that and lied to the courts on that document there stating that I paid him nothing. And that's what the hearing on the 4th was about, because he went to the sheriff and tried to have me throw it out illegally. I had a stayed
Oh, I
eviction.
see. Judge Ward, he entered an order that this eviction was stayed because the possession judgment was satisfied.
Yeah, but a month and a half down the road, I went and filed again.
No, he filed 10 days later, Your Honor. You check with your records.
We were in front of you on the 29th of November and he agreed to this. He never paid
That
his
was
rent.
Okay,
That'll be
okay.
buffer.
I didn't ask you all to go back and forth.
I apologize.
If you want to resolve this yourself, what do you need me here for?
You're right, I apologize.
I wanted, out in the hallway, I was trying to get it through him. And I said,
But and my question is, if you could resolve this yourself, what do you need me for?
because he won't.
What do you couldn't resolve it yourself. That's why.
Right.
So then be quiet until I tell you to talk. We're not going back and forth talking to each other. You're gonna answer my questions, you're gonna answer my questions. You don't talk to each other. That's not what you're here for. Okay, let's see. I see you had an eviction before Judge Ward. Okay, she entered judgment on the 19th, but you received the check on the 31st of the month of July. And so when you filed for a writ of eviction, she entered that the order was satisfied, which would be accurate. And so she stayed that eviction. Who is that? They need to be muted. And then, let's see. It looks like October 4th, you sent him a notice to quit. He was behind in his rent at the time.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's the problem if you're behind your rent?
How was I behind 10 days after he filed? I mean,
Well,
that was close.
Well, no, that's not, she closed the case because the July order was satisfied. That doesn't mean that you weren't still accruing rent that had not been paid.
It's been paid, Your Honor.
You paid your rent in August, September, October of 2023?
Yes, ma'am. I have all my documentation. This is the rent that he's been paid as of December. 3 payments,
Let's see that.
plus the escrow.
This is a receipt from Bruce Kruger, Inc. It says $326 paid cash. That's your rent?
My rent is $540 a month. I gave him the 700, the 800, and the 326 in 3 separate payments on that same day. He's trying to deny that, but that's exactly what happened.
December 8th, 2023, paid $326 for December rent. And then I see at the top 800 and 700. Can you show that to Mr. Kruger?
He said he had 800 and I counted it was 700, so I had to cross it out. And when I was here on the 29th of November with you, he owed $1,480. And he's made 2 payments, a 700 and a 326. That comes to 1,026.
But that was as of December, correct?
That was in December, but when I was here on the 29th of
I don't want
November,
to talk about that. What I want to talk about is in December, when he paid, when you gave him that receipt, was he up to date on rent?
no,
So he still had rent due?
he owed November and then he owed December.
Okay, so
This is
that just
backward.
shows December.
Yeah, this is back rent. That's the day he paid. It doesn't say it was for future rent.
How much is his rent a month?
540.
So you're saying he didn't pay October, November, or December?
Your Honor.
Well, he
Really,
paid 400
September.
in August.
Did he pay
Okay.
September?
No,
I I have every one of my receipts, Your Honor. If you add up all the numbers all together, he's
So
actually.
are all those receipts, show them to him.
Yeah, these are receipts from 23, real old receipts. These
Well,
are the
this
ones,
issue's from 23.
these are the ones he went to court with before.
Okay, does he have a receipt for September, October, November, December of 2023?
No.
He's not looking.
Can you pull out the ones for September, October? No,
Well,
give
this one
them
has,
back to him. Give them back to him. Can you pull out September, October, November, December, and then give him just those ones
There's December, January, February, March, and April, May.
of 2023?
Yes,
But is that what I asked for?
that is, I believe.
I said September, October, November, December, 2023.
Okay.
So if that's got April on it, we don't want to see it.
On October. Okay, there's one for October.
For 2023.
2023, that's one for October. There's 1,200 that was paid to a maintenance man on behalf of Bruce Kruger.
For what month?
That was for back rent as well as future rent. That was
22.
11/30.
No, let him get all the stuff first and then you can respond.
Okay, you know what? I mislooked at that. That is 2022. I apologize, Your Honor. This doesn't have a date on it. It's from, let's see, 2023. Let me just go to 2023. I apologize. Okay, so here's February, January through February. And there's May of 2023. That's part of it that was settled. And then the 629 that he sued me for and got. That one doesn't have a date on it either. This is June of 2023.
So it doesn't sound like you have one for September, October, November, December, because that's what I asked for.
Your Honor, I have receipts here that don't have dates on them. I'm not sure what they're for, honestly.
Motion is denied.
Okay.
we're supposed to go to court on the Wednesday. Is that still a thing?
That's still a thing.
So we still come to that one too?
That's correct. This was just for a motion.
Am I allowed to bring this up at jury trial?
You absolutely can bring your evidence to jury trial.
Last year, you can see it's made.
Okay, you all can take that out there and that'll be helpful for you. Actually, did I take these from you? I did. And can we give him these back? Thank you.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you. Same to you. Okay, there is a lady that's here, but she won't start her audio. So as to the discovery for LAFQ, do you want a show cause?
Oh, yes, Your Honor, that would be preferable.
Did you want us to bring Mr. Seymour back?
Yes, please.
Okay, show cause can issue against Gina Smith Kirkling.
Your Honor, at this time, we've served her through alternate service, tacking and then mail to her address. Is it still acceptable if we serve her with the motion to show cause through the mail?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set. On the record, in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus John Seymour, file number 23-03169. Appearance for the record.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of John Seymour.
Okay, today's the date that was set for a pretrial for trespassing. How are we proceeding, Mr. Lee?
Mr. Seymour was offered a civil infraction of breach of the peace in exchange for a dismissal of the trespass charge. He has accepted that offer, Your
That's correct. Mr. Seymour,
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
what is he in custody on?
I'm sorry.
I'm in custody on a separate matter, Your Honor.
For how long? Do we know? Because he's gonna have a fine and we need to know he's gonna pay it.
Yeah, that's what, I had that discussion. He's gonna pay us, because he gets up. Let me see if I can give the court an idea. That would be.
Mr. Seymour, do you know how long you're in custody for?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
How long are you gonna be in jail?
I've been here for 2 weeks now.
No, I didn't ask you how long have you been there. How long will you be there?
I'm not sure.
It looks like he has a probable cause conference tomorrow in regard to a felony R&O charge. He has a $5,000 cash surety bond on that case, and I think that's why he's there.
You've got a pending felony?
Yes, it is, yes.
Are you expecting to post bond, sir?
Not at this time, no, Your Honor.
Your fine is gonna be $130, so you need to pay that within 30 days.
Okay,
You can make payment by coming up to the court, or you can make payment online at the online at the court website and using your case number. I noted here, though, that you are in custody, so long as you're still in custody, a show cause will not issue if it's not paid within 30 days, okay? But you need to be expecting to pay that within 30 days upon your release.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Is that the last city matter? I think.
So, Your Honor.
Your Honor, there, I just wanted to be clear, the offer extended was to amend to the breach of the peace civil infraction, and that was also conditioned upon Mr. Seymour agreeing not to return to this particular establishment located at 1218 West Willow Street.
Well, that's important information.
That is accurate. My fault, Your Honor. I forgot that, but I did talk with Mr. Seymour about that, and he has agreed to that portion of the deal as well.
Not to return to what address?
1218 West Willow Street.
Is that a business?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mr. Seymour, are you agreeing to accept responsibility to the civil infraction with the agreement that you're not going to return to 1218 West Willow?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, that's noted also in the file. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing additional. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, on the record, in the matter of Hami Barut versus Ashana Kodair, Cherie Asworth, file number 23-03189.
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor.
Counsel appearance?
Yes, Chris Brown here for plaintiff, Harami Barut.
Alyssa Hall for defendant Ashworth from Legal Services of South Central Michigan.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. So today was the date set for, it says an objection. Okay, it's an entry of judgment. Let's see. Your concern, Mr. Brown, is that the register of action includes Hami Onar Barut but the judgment caption says Garno Properties.
That's correct, Your Honor, as plaintiff.
Did you want to respond to their objection?
Yes, I did, Your Honor. The complaint in this matter, the plaintiff's name is listed as Mr. Baruch and Garno Property Management with an address of a property that is owned by Christopher Garno. Paragraph 3 of the complaint states that the person entitled possession of the property is Mr. Baruch and Garno Property Management. I don't believe that, actually, I would submit that Rule 2.201B1 about real parties in interest clearly cover this type of situation where there's a property manager, someone that's in contract relation. And I would say that plaintiff themselves have submitted to this court that both are entitled to possession. And frankly, it's a bit of a non-starter. This case, a judgment of possession or award of possession was not granted to the parties in this case. It was a judgment against these parties. And I would say that this is an effort to release one of those parties from the judgment that's, we would like to see entered against them. So we would submit that our proposed judgment and order should stand.
Mr. Brown.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, a bench trial was held on February the 28th. And at that trial, you asked defendant's counsel to actually prepare a proposed judgment. And she did that and submitted that to me under the 7-day rule. I filed an objection. I received it on March 6th, filed the timely objection to this matter. The proposed judgment and order included the caption "for the first time ever" by the defendant's attorney to the court. Every proceeding by the court and by the defendant's counsel only includes the words Barat, Hami Anur Barat. Every notice to appear, every answer, every counterclaim caption, every proof of service filed by the defense attorney only includes the words there. As you know, Your Honor, and maybe you don't know, but whenever we file a action under summary proceedings with the court, they actually do two things. They look up the property address, they make sure it's in the city of Lansing, and they look up the owner of the property, because only the owner is allowed to actually file a case under summary proceedings in the district court. This is a summary proceeding action, and Garno Property Management is only an agent to the owner. He is not, he or the LLC, it is not an actual entity entitled to possession in any way.
But is that the name or entity that signed the lease?
That on behalf of the owner, yes, it is.
Is that the name or entity?
Acting as an agent.
Is that the name? Is that the name or entity that your client put on the summons and complaint?
As the actual agent, correct.
Is that the name or entity that was put on the demand for possession?
It is. Let me ask you a question, Your Honor.
Well, I don't. What? No, you answer my questions. You're not asking me questions. I don't answer questions.
Understood.
I don't understand why. I don't understand why your client can put Garno Properties on absolutely everything they file, but as soon as the defense counsel places it on the judgment, then there's an objection. But your client is clearly Garno Property Management LLC, because that's the name and the only name. I don't see anything by the name of Baruch on the lease agreement. I'm looking at the summons and complaint. Two separate documents and the demand per possession. You're a landlord, Garno Property LLC. I don't see anything by the name of Baruch on there. Let's see here. Complaint clearly states Garno Property on there, as does the summons, as does the affidavit of service. Plaintiff, Garno Property versus defendant, Shanna Cordair and Cherie Ashworth. I don't see any issue with the judgment, so your objections are denied.
Of course, okay. I can't have a rebuttal? Under,
Well, I gave you a rebuttal, you
under-
wanted to ask me
under
questions.
MCR 600 point, under number 5 of my motion, I would like all my motion objections 1 through 8 to be entered into the record for appeal purposes. Thank you.
Please do so.
Thank you. Your Honor, how do I request a transcript?
You would request a transcript the same way all attorneys request a transcript. They would go to the court recorder and fill out a form to request a transcript.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, and so again, I don't see any issue with the judgment based on the fact that this is the party in interest as indicated by the plaintiff in all of their filings to initiate this action and bring these parties into the court. I don't know why the
Yet not on the counterclaim.
defense counsel,
No counterclaim.
I don't understand. Well, listen, I gave judgment that also included someone who never even filed a counterclaim.
Correct. And we weren't even given an opportunity to answer the counterclaim, which is another reason for the request.
You had an issue.
Understood.
You had it right. You had more than enough time to answer a counterclaim. You didn't answer it.
We had a
The
trial
counterclaim wasn't-
counterclaim within 3 days, Your Honor. Have you not?
Excuse me?
We had a
Excuse
trial
me?
of this matter within like 3 days of the counterclaim.
You came to the courtroom and asked to proceed with the trial. I didn't make you proceed with the trial. You asked to do that. You came right here. You said you wanted me to enter an agreement that you didn't want the other person to know what the agreement was, which the court found to be unconscionable behavior, by the way. And when I indicated I would not do that because I'm going to proceed in a hearing that the other party has demanded, and she would have the right to call that person as a witness, you stated in open court, well, I'm sorry, Ms. Hull, I'm not going to be able to go forward with the agreement. We can proceed with the hearing. That was you. You were the one who accelerated to the hearing. The court did not prohibit you from your ability to respond to the counterclaim. You waived that. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing at all. Thank you, Your
No,
Honor.
Your Honor.
Off the record. Is anybody here for Rusin?
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
Okay, very good. Okay, I see Darius Moy is here, and this is for a pre-trial. Can I put you in a private meeting room to discuss this matter, either
Yes,
for
sure.
resolution or to complete the joint pre-trial statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'll put you in room 1.
Thank you.
What's your name, ma'am? I'm not seeing anybody here for Calvary. Okay, the plaintiff has failed to appear, so the case will be dismissed, okay? You're free to go. They do obviously have the right to file a motion if maybe they missed the court date or something within a statutory time frame. If they do that, you'll get a new notice for hearing, okay? The case is dismissed as of today because they haven't appeared.
Okay.
So we don't have a choice but to dismiss it, but sometimes attorneys miss court dates and they come back after they realize that the case has been dismissed and they'll file a motion to reinstate the case. If they file that motion, you'll get a notice of the new court date in the mail, okay? Okay, you're all set for today.
Judge, could I get the courtroom's email address to email the joint state pretrial statement?
Actually, you would file that on my file, on base.
Oh, okay, then never mind. Thank you.
No problem. Did you all complete everything?
We did.
Yes.
Okay, well then you're all set for today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.